This is how to frame forward or backward on a Tajima with this style of controller, based on either color change or number of stitches. Normally you're running in frame back mode, and that's because when you have a thread break or something and you need to go backward in the design to back up your stitches, when you're stopped, you push stop and it backs up to where you want to start going again. It's the same function that lets you frame forward or backward if you need to in any given design. So if, let's say, you've loaded a design, you're at stitch number 1, you haven't done anything yet, and you want to skip, say, 2 colors and start with color number 2, color number 3, what you would do is you would push C until you get the back forward selection screen up here, and then you move your little dial to forward, push set, and it's going to start beeping at you. And then what you can do is push set again, and now the frame has moved. You've skipped color 1, you're at the beginning of color 2, you push it again, now you've skipped color 2 and you are at the beginning of color 3, and you push E and you're good to go. But before you do that, go back to C, over to here, and change it back into frame back mode, and it beeps at you, push escape, and then you can carry on and you're in back mode, so that if you have any breaks or anything, you're back to normal. So say you're at a color change and you want to go back to the beginning of or you've stopped somewhere in a design, anything, and you want to go back a color change, like say you're stitching something that's orange and it messed up and you want to just go back and restart, then you push C until you get back to the back forward, and it doesn't really matter what's up there, just make sure B is up, push set, and it'll beep at you again, and then push set, and now you're, like I was at the beginning of color 3, now I'm at the beginning of color 2, push it again, and now I'm actually all the way back at the beginning of the design because I went back one more color change. Push escape again, and we're back to stitch 1, back to where we started. Now let's say you want to advance 1, 2, 3, 1,000 stitches or something like that. You go back into the same place, you change it to whichever one. I'm at the beginning, so I can't go back, so I'm going to change it to forward. You push set, and then instead of pushing set again, you use your jog dial and you turn it up to whatever number of stitches you want to advance or go back from where you are. This isn't the stitch count in the design, this subtracts 75 or adds 75 stitches from where you are. So once you get the number you want, you can use the big dial if you want to go fast, and you can fine tune it with that. Once you get to where you want to be, then push set, and it'll advance to wherever that stitch is. So now I'm there, but I only want to go 1 stitch, and it'll move 1 stitch or 8 stitches, not back to stitch number 8 total, but 8 from where you are. And then you push the E again and you're back to where you started.